So earlier in the week I was super nervous, but Tuesday morning I woke up and I started doing all the things that had to be done. Only I could do them, and they had to be done this week. And once I finished that list, I was like, whew, and I started breathing easy. Had a couple of pullouts yesterday, so we had 3 drops yesterday. That made me pretty nervous, especially the last one, because that was my number 2 seed. CJ Murdoch had to pull out. He had a situation come up, which is understandable. And Brendan had a situation come up that was pretty understandable. His wife had a baby, so I guess we'll let him off the hook. But once I got those guys replaced, then I was able to Now I'm just out, an hour before the show. Now I'm into the mode where I'm pacing back and forth and just my blood's getting thick. I'm ready to start. So feel pretty good though.
Professional grappler slash promoters do in their downtime.
Oh, that wouldn't be good for me to do predictions, I don't think. I would think if you're a betting man looking from the outside, you got to say Cole Miller is the favorite. I think Daniel Wisnat from Triad's going to have a good day. The most interesting match to me, though, is Jacob Sandlin and DeAndre, because that's a rematch of an actual MMA fight from earlier this year. It's Jacob's only loss in MMA. So, very interesting. Controversial decision, too. Please feel free, share this on your Facebook, on your Twitter. If you want to record it, upload it on your own stream, whatever, that's fine. So the rules to the tournament are this. It's EBI rule set, which means this. A 10-minute regulation period. All submissions are legal. Well, Brandon, I'm very scared of scissor leg takedowns. Don't enter the tournament. Neck cranks are gross, Brandon. Go away. Wrist locks. Love them. The first match is going to be Cole Miller, UFC veteran Cole Miller versus Jeremiah Macy. We got Sam Davis versus Ryan Tumbleson as the next match. DeAndre Anderson versus Jacob Sandlin. David Barnes versus Daniel Wisnat. Brendan Messick versus Nadeem. Arthur Walcott versus Bradley Rippey. Elijah Carlton, Stephen Kozlow, and Lane Peterson versus Adam Fritz. My real objective with this thing is to do something nice for the competitors. So the winner of this thing gets $1,600. They all paid $100 to be in the tournament. So they basically gambled $100 that says that they're the baddest man in the room. All right, let's do it.
My name's Cole Miller. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia. I've been trained for 15 years. I have a well-rounded jiu-jitsu style, I would say. Well-versed in submissions, submission defenses, sweeps, passes. I'd say that my weakness is that I don't have a strength, but my strength is that I have very few holes in my game. My favorite submission is the rear naked choke from the back mount. Yeah, if I am going to win this thing, and when I do, it'll be by 4 chokes. Jeremiah Macy's going to be my first opponent. Don't know too much about him. He's built similarly to me. I've seen a lot of guys at this tournament that are built similarly to me, which is kind of a new thing for me. Most of the guys that I compete against are always going to be the shorter, stockier wrestling types. So it's going to be interesting grappling with a bunch of skinnier guys who are real bony. Excited to see how that's going to go.
Well, good luck today, man.
Thank you.
My name is Jeremiah Macy. I'm originally from Oregon. Started training out there in 2010. Right now I'm training in South Carolina at a place called Mitch Martial Arts. My favorite sub is the Japanese necktie. I'm a blue belt. I've been training for about 7.5 years. Yeah, I'm facing Cole Miller, UFC veteran, one of the highest number of submission wins in UFC history, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just ready to get out there and do it. I think my aggression is going to be tough to deal with.
Good. Go.
leg. Watch that heel on the hip. Come up. Use your elbow to clear that heel off the hip. Come up and sit over. You ready for him to switch? Nice call. Stop. Let's reset the middle there.
Looking good, Jeremiah. Keep playing your game, buddy.
Comes up at all, and Nara's there.
Yeah, the deep sweep coming.
Nice hold. Start getting some pressure on that face.
Nice jailbreak.
More trap's gonna be there if you want it.
Pass like this. Take that reach up.
You have banana split there if you want to.
Watch that sneaky kamikaze there. Check your neck. That safe side, nice. There you go. Try to get your head on the other side.
Do a one-handed rear naked there, run it off. Grab that shoulder. Stop. Winner. Full mill.
My name is Sam Davis. I'm from Decatur, Alabama originally. I've been training for 7.5 years in the 10th Planet System. I am a purple belt. I try to stay very well-rounded, attacking all angles, back, arms, legs. Probably equally position and submission based, so I just try to stay as well-rounded as possible. I'd like to submit everyone in the normal time. If I have to go to overtime, I am prepared, but I'd like to get all of the submissions in regulation.
My name's Ryan Tumbleson. I'm from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, representing Cobra BJJ.
How long have you trained, man?
About 3.5 years. Started in Nashville under Mike Westcott, and then moved down to Cobra when I went to college. I'm purple belt. I like leg locks. I like back attacks. I watch a lot of Danaher guys, Ryan Hall, Riley Bodycomb, that kind of stuff. So I feel pretty good. I'm one of the less experienced guys in the bracket, but you know, that doesn't intimidate me.
Do you know your opponent?
I've watched a few of his matches on YouTube, and I have a couple of training partners who've competed against him, but I've never met him.
Well, good luck tonight, man. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Go! Hey, control, Sam, control. Posture and control, Sam. Now slow it down, play at your pace, boy. There you go, good entry.
There it is, Sam. Beautiful. Your game right here, Sam.
Little hip movement, little adjustment. That Dead Orchard's probably going to be there one match. Dead Orchard's probably. Keep your arms inside. You're safe, bud.
Oh yeah, you're not, are you? Okay, cool. I think we're, you know, a little like, you know, but that's oh, guys.
There you go. Get ready to take him back.
Stop. Let's go back to the thing.
I'm going to take a deep breath.
Good job.
Yes.
Posture, Sam.
Keep that ear grip. On top. You're good. Just establish a position one. Let's take a
Elbow
deep
here,
breath.
Sam. Elbow. Good
We
hip
got
movement.
8.5 minutes, bud. All right, let's go.
Rock, Sam. Breathe.
Give him a little bit of 400 throw.
Let's get to your side here, Sam. Go, good frame. Keep that frame in.
Elevate those elbows. Elevate his elbows. There you go.
Hey, little bump move to get that frame in.
Let's start walking those knees a little higher.
You just give me a little test roll to your left there, Sam.
Yes.
Both hands. Beautiful.
Off the side.
Good, good. Get your guard. Lock down.
Believe it, believe it, believe it. Chase it, get under him, get under him.
You're good.
You're good, Sam.
Stay belly down there, Sam. Belly down, knee shield, and posture.
Okay. 7 minutes, don't blow your arms out.
Hey, keep protection there with that leg, Sam.
A little deeper.
Keep that frame.
Chin to chest.
Work to suck that right shoulder up underneath and get belly down here.
Build a butt, let's address those underhooks.
Beautiful, Sam.
Good.
Hey, 2-on-1 and butterfly, Sam.
6.5.
Clear the knee.
Counter.
Clear the knee.
Counter.
Clear the knee. Beautiful, Sam. Now let's look at counting. Beautiful.
There we go, Sam. Come on.
There it is, Sam. Game over. Keep the knee.
Hey, pinning, Sam. Open your knees and pinning.
Up again.
Cartwheel.
Don't let him split the legs.
Walking nerve if you want it. Back step.
There it is. Beautiful.
There you go. Hey, switch up.
Excellent.
All right, we're passing, Sam.
Hey, control the head, Sam. Control the head.
Beautiful.
Go.
Go.
Follow it.
Keep it.
Belly down here, Sam.
Keep it.
It's okay to stay there. Get your arm on the other side. Keep control, keep the wrist.
There you go. No worries here.
Come up top.
This is your world right there.
He's tired now, kid.
Good. Elbow to the ground.
Yes, you see, you know that game. Check your base over here. Just a touch with that knee.
Here it is,
Hey,
Sam.
be a machine, Sam.
Until, Sam, until.
Tumble, you can hop up on your feet, relax your head and back out quick.
Squeeze your knees together, Sam.
That works too.
Yeah, there you go. That's it, Sam.
Hey, look for that
It's
control on the
over.
fourth side,
It's over.
Sam.
It's look for the arm right
Finish
here,
there,
too.
you finish
Arm.
there.
Look for that arm. Beautiful, Sam. Keep the triangle.
Nice.
Keep the triangle.
Use it to get out. Excellent, excellent. Arms, arms. Tumble it. Deep breath. 4 minutes, tumble it. Deep breath. You're doing fine. Keep the pressure. Don't get frustrated. Keep the pressure. Relax, tumble it. Relax, you're fine.
Hey, belly down with that, Sam. Belly down. You control there.
There it is.
There it is.
There.
Hey, check that inside foot if you have to.
That was a great play. Great play, Sam. Beautiful.
Hey, look at. Go modified.
Nice.
It's over.
There it is. Beautiful.
Back to the floor, back to the floor. Turn your chin up, work your shoulders down. You're fine. Let's get that arm free.
Hey, Marcelo here, Sam. Marcelo.
Let's get the arm free.
Start using the thumb, Sam. So start going under the neck.
You push into him if you want to and kind of get on top of him.
Big Sam and Marcelo.
There you go.
Yes.
You can control that all day. Hey, you got 3 minutes, Sam. You got 3 minutes to work it out.
Breathe, Sam. You can work this.
Hey Ryan, can you tuck your right hand in between his legs?
Oh, good play, good play.
Good, Ryan.
There it is, Sam. Attack
Hey,
it. Here.
Grable, Sam. Grable. 1 step at a time.
That's it, Sam.
That's it.
Nice, good.
Frame. Keep them off of it, Sam. Keep the inside space. Control the inside space.
Hey, look at that smooth turn on the inside leg there, Sam. There you go.
Up.
Beautiful, Sam.
Stop, guys. Come back to the center.
Beautiful work, guys.
Come on, Sam. Move forward, bud. You got it. Yes. Stall here, Sam. You got the points.
Keep working, Sam. Pass. We're always passing, Sam. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Sam.
Leaving it up to you, Sam.
There it is.
Hey, don't dive too deep. Work a little bit at a time.
Back to the floor, back to the floor.
There it is. Beautiful, Sam. Beautiful. Attack. Attack, Sam.
Turning the shoulders.
1:45, Sam.
Establish. There you go.
You got 1 minute, 40
Here,
seconds.
Sam. You got a minute and
Turn your
35
shoulders to the ground.
seconds. Slow process, Sam.
Stomp that left leg, tumble.
Dig your head in. 1.5 minutes, Sam.
Stomp your left leg, get that leg through.
I'm DeAndre Anderson. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I've trained for about 2 years in Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, grappling, and I wrestled for about 8 years. I'm a wrestler. I came from a wrestling background, so I try to stay heavy on top, but I just like to have fun, honestly. I feel good. I just want to test my skills.
How does tonight go?
Perfectly for me, it goes with me injury-free and submitting everybody quick. I mean, that would be perfect, but that's not how everything goes, so we'll see what happens.
Jacob Sandlin. I'm from Decatur, Alabama, and I've been in martial arts since I was 5. I've only been training here a year and a half, though. I'm a blue belt. It's a great challenge, of course. It's a great opportunity to get on the mats with a couple of really good guys. Good way to test myself. I don't really think of styles like that, so I guess it would just kind of be like a counteractive. Just read the movements and decide the best thing to do then. You know, never force anything.
Do you have a favorite submission?
Choke, any choke typically. Specifically either triangle choke or rear naked choke. Can't decide.
DeAndre Anderson versus Jacob Sandlin.
Good. Go.
Jacob, your game.
Do your thing, Jacob. Do what you do.
Beautiful, Jacob. Keep going, beautiful.
Take it home.
My name is David Barnes. I am currently from Biloxi, Mississippi, where I train at Allen Belcher MMA Club. I've been training for around 6 years now. I'm a 1-stripe purple belt.
Do you know your opponent today?
I don't know him personally, just saw the name on Facebook. My style would be very scrambly. I like fast and loose and just trying to catch submissions like within chaos. Everybody watching, thank you guys for the support. Just can't wait for the show tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you watch.
So my name is Daniel Wissant. I'm from Harvest, Alabama, and I'm a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've trained for over a decade. I didn't train real consistently for a long time. It took me a little while to fall in love with Jiu-Jitsu. I did it mostly just to make my stand-up fighting better at first, but you know, as time went on and I did it more and more, I fell in love with it, and now it pretty much takes up most of my life. I don't think I have anything specifically that I tend to go for. I like leg attacks, I like Kimura grips, I like rear naked chokes, I like arm bars a lot. I've finished most of my matches with a pretty good variety of stuff. I think I tend to stay real relaxed. I tend to grapple real calm. I try not to burn a lot of energy. I think my defense is probably my strong point. So I tend to not panic in a bad situation. I tend to try and attack from my defending, if that makes sense. I feel good. I honestly feel really good today. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I do feel like I can win. I feel like I've got the ability to win, and I think if I don't win, it will have to be a combination of me making a mistake and my opponent doing a good job of, doing good jiu-jitsu. But I think I absolutely can win.
Good. Go.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, you know what? I know how to How you do your thing, baby? Also, yeah, right.
Watch your butt here.
Nice. Take your time.
Watch your leg. Clear it, turn down.
Your hips in right. And then hips into it. Hips into it. Hips to the knee. Now bring it to the knee. Bring it to the knee bar once the heel turns all the way up. Get your hips down a little lower.
Put your foot in the back of his knee. Put your foot in the back of his knee.
Your hips in a little lower.
Put your foot in the back of his knee.
Oh, wow. Nice, Daniel. Beautiful work, Daniel.
All right, guys, stop. Reset in the middle.
Lean on him a little bit.
Get your body.
Get your body on that cat.
Close to him. Get your body. Get that chest to him. Get that chest to him. Don't hold that space up. Open. Come on, let's put some pressure on him a little bit. Don't let him rest. There we go. Get your body. You're fine.
Go, go. Nice, David. Nice. Good choice. Your angle. Nice. Good. You strong bridge. Knee-bar.
Nice, Dave.
Good, Dave. All right, hips in, David. Readjust. Pull in. Hop your hips up. Hop your hips up. Your hips are a little tight, David. Put your hips on better.
Or escape your leg.
Your hips are a little far away from his hips, David. Just slightly. All right, take a different attack here. No holds there.
You can let go.
Ready to heel, grab your toes. All right, now
Keep the body on. Don't let him go. Go from your knees if you need to. Feel more comfortable. Don't let him stand up. But keep a little bit of pressure on. What down there? Throw that foot out in front of your friend.
Roll him back.
There we go. You got your body on now. Hey, the move we've been going.
Okay, watch
Nice. Put his back flat, Danny.
Watch
Back
your arm,
flat.
David. Nice. Let's stop it. Stay on him, stay on him. Stay on him, David.
You can always turtle your
Yep.
spine. You got your
Good.
head
Take
in.
your time here. Take your time. Take your time.
You got great deep.
Don't rush it, David. But get down in position here. Pull on top of the deep
Heavy on his leg. Heavy on his leg.
Good. No rush, David. Good head placement. Watch his head. You see his head coming under your head? You don't want that? You milk him more if you want. 625. Just move his head.
Heavy on his leg. Fine. Just start getting that shoulder to his chest. Just take your time. No rush. Breathing, relaxing. Heavy.
Doing great, David. Watch the gap, okay? Good, nice and deep. Squeeze with one arm. Elbow to your ribs, elbow to your ribs.
Nice,
Now lock it
David.
in. Squeeze, 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 keep squeezing. Elbows to your chest. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, David. Keep the squeeze. Keep that squeeze. Keep that squeeze. Get an angle, David. Get an angle. Get an angle.
Nice, Dave. Get the shoulder. Drop the shoulder. You're almost free. Squeezing hard, Dave.
Nice. Get it out, David, right now.
Keep going, Danny. Keep a body on. Don't let him rest. Don't let him rest, Danny. Keep a body on him. Keep a body on him, Danny.
Come on, David.
Start to press a little.
Watch your head control.
Keep a body on him.
Clear the head and throw by.
Keep a body on him.
Same attack before. Look for your grip. Nice. Take it, take it, take it. Get through all the way. Lock it up, David. Watch your pass, watch your pass.
Heavy.
David, get away. Move your hips, David. Move your hips.
Look for your
Don't
grip.
settle in.
The ones you like to use.
David, frame his hip. Frame and move your hips. Make sure you're breathing, David. Watch you set up your arm. Go off your arm. Make sure you're breathing. Frame his hip. Once you move position, just put all his weight on your shoulders right now. You want him moving. There you go. Under his hips. Bump some pressure off your shoulder. Yeah. Good. Get under.
Take your time.
Get under.
Looking for your attack, Danny.
Watch your arm. Nice.
Keep the pressure on him.
Watch your arm.
Nice, Danny.
David, watch your arm here.
Nice. Take your time. Taking your time. Take your time.
Remember, don't
Take
take
your
your
time.
arm.
Take your time.
We want you to push into the arm bar. Watch the angle when you do it. Okay?
Take your time, Danny. Keep your weight leaning on it.
David, just protect your arm here. Put some pressure on that brush. Pressure on that brush. Be smart with your ankle. Walking your feet when you pressure out the brush. Walking your feet to a good angle when you pressure out the crutch.
Don't
David.
feel forced to
Come on up. Good. Push out the crutch, but watch your arm when you do it. Okay? Come up at a good angle. Come up at a good angle, David.
Control that wrist. Taking your time. Keep some pressure. Don't let him rest. Don't let him chest. Keep your angle.
Trying to get in really
Always hanging on his arm.
Okay?
Always hanging on his arm. Wherever you feel that pressure, just kind of hanging.
Dave, you can unravel his feet here too. Your legs blunt.
Taking your time, feeling good. You got plenty of time.
You ready, David? Trying to feel that arm out. If you angle from the skate, take advantage of that. If you angle from the skate, take advantage of it. Make sure you're adjusting, David.
I can carry you, leaning on him all the time.
David, walk your feet so you can make space for your head. Walk your feet to an angle, make space for your head.
Nice, Dave. Nice.
Nice, good. Let's work our way out of here, David. Nice. Excellent, David. How about step around?
If you need to switch your hips,
Step over, right for his legs. Go, attack his legs, David. Attack his legs, right here. Double knee bar. Triangle his legs together. Triangle his legs together, right below the knee.
untangle his feet, push the toes, Danny.
Toes. Big toes.
Push the toes, Danny.
Big old snapping turtle
Push
toes.
that knee better position, David.
Push the knee line. Yeah. Push those up.
Push his legs into a better position, David.
Nice.
Good. Adjust your position, okay?
Pushing the toes, Danny.
You can come up on top and start over.
Looking for your heel hook if you want it. That cross side, push the toes. Push the toes, Danny. Push that bottom foot down. Look for that heel hook that's coming across right there.
Hips, hips, hips. Moving forward with it.
Suck in your hips. Get your hips by his hips, David. Get that knee trap good. Get that top leg. Feet on yours. A minute left to work, guys.
Sit up and get back on top, Danny. Fold your feet in. Get back on top.
Watch his leg palm here, David. Watch his leg palm. Yeah.
He can be holding you up from here too, Danny.
Careful not to fold your legs, Danny.
Hips in, David. Hips in closer to his hips. Shoot your hips in. Shoot your hips in closer to his hips. So you hop over his foot. His foot's pushing your hips away. All you have to do is hop over.
Stay on them. Stay on them, Danny. Stay on them. Body on it. Body on it.
Nice, David.
30 seconds, Danny.
Posture your way, David. Posture your way. Go to the knees. Put that knee on his hip.
Short time, Danny.
Just press on that.
Hey, Danny, good move forward.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass, David. All right, watch your leg now. 5 seconds. Scoop that up. Scoop that up. Scoop that up. Time. All right, good.
Already
Nice and tight, David. Tight. Put your armpit over his shoulder. David, put your armpit over his shoulder. Good. Then keep more grip that bottom arm.
Drive the back of your head to the floor so it pushes his head out of the way.
Watch the head placement, David.
You can use
You
your
want some more grip. Just chill for a minute while he's trying to get the head.
you can use that left fist against his cheek to get his head out of the way also. Get your head to the other side of his head, David. Weight on the back.
Take your time.
Let the back of your head ride his face.
Dig it in, dig it in. Bring his nose up. Thumb under. Yeah, you got it, you got it. Get deeper, David, get deeper. Squeeze one arm, squeeze with one arm. Keep your legs tight, squeeze with one arm. Triangle again, body triangle again. Don't want to turn. If you turn with him. Heavy hips, heavy hips. Nice.
Make that pressure.
Good. Jeff, you guys good?
Go! Come on, David. Back to mat. Scrape your hips out. Turn your hips, David. Good. Attack the body triangle positioning. Nice, David. Keep back on the mat. Keep fighting the hands. Just get your back on the mat as far away from as you can. Keep fighting the hands. Good. Think about the head placement, David. Pull that hand off. Think about your head placement too, David. Fight up your head placement. Put some weight on him, David. Put some body weight on top of you, David.
Pull him back on top of you.
Nice, back to that.
My name is Nadim Katak. I'm out of Roswell, Georgia. I've been training off and on for 6 years. The last 2 years I've been training with Quentin Rosenwig at Knuckle Up Fitness. I'm really excited to do this. Today's actually my birthday, so I'm super excited to make some money. I also in high school, so I kind of used that and took that and kind of morphed it with my jiu-jitsu. So I think I got a good blend of wrestling and jiu-jitsu. I'm liking the arm bars as of recently. Nothing's really my favorite. Just excited to really, see what I'm about, test myself with these good guys.
My name is Brendan Messick. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada originally, currently training out of 10th Planet Decatur. I am a blue belt. I play a lot of half guard. I also love standing up grappling as well. Love fishing for the arm drag, different ties, a lot of leg lock influence, a lot of back control as well. Really just digging the original rear naked choke, man. I still think it's the king. Leg locks are fun and flashy. They certainly get the deal done a lot of the time, but definitely a choke's going to put an opponent out when they refuse to tap to their leg being broken. So I got a pretty good feeling about it. My competitive state of mind is to treat everything like it's an open mat, so I really just come to have fun, show my artistic side, play my game, but it seemed to be working out well for me in the past, so I think it's going to continue to do so in the future.
Yeah. Yes. Out of 10 pounds? Yeah.
Ready? Yep. Jeff, ready? 42. Go! Right into your game, team. Hey, look for that snap right off the bat. Cool, know what he's doing. Distance control, watch the span, block the hips. Hips and legs, what you gotta watch.
They're knuckle ups. Yeah, they are knuckle ups.
Back to the ground.
I've never met Nadine before that.
There it is, stand on.
Watch your head.
Or what's this?
Close that message. Come on, Brandon. There it is. Come on.
Take the arm.
Brendan, you got to get some frames in here, though. You got to get some frames and protect yourself, and let's ease our way
Get that
out.
fist in the neck. Put the fist. Fist in the side of the neck. Looking to move in.
Brandon. You've been there before. Be careful on this Kimura. He likes that Kimura on your right side.
Back to the mat, back to the mat.
Tight on his
Back flat to the inside here. Coming this way, Brendan. Pull your right shoulder out.
There it is, beautiful.
Bring your left. Now look, we're going towards the arm triangle. We're going towards the arm triangle. You got to bridge towards it. Bridge into the arm triangle.
Hey, calm with it. You got that leg free. Work the angle on it.
If you can get to the lockdown, you can save yourself a seat. Good job, Brendan.
You're gonna try to look to enter in underneath and set up that guillotine. Nice, Nadine. Very nice. Show off the head again. For your options, some pressure on that face.
Beautiful message. Let's get to our game.
Big strong neck here, Brendan. You need to open your chest up here. You got to get a straight
Hold
spine.
it, steady pressure.
Keep that spine straight. Open your chest, open your neck. Big open chest.
Let's home alone here too.
Here we go. Good, Brendan. Good, Brendan.
Nice, Brendan.
Great defense.
7 minutes, Brendan.
That's your chance for the attack. When the attack breaks, you gotta eat right there. 6:30.
Put pressure on, put it back to the ground. Shut the head, lift the heels. Win the grip battle, message. Come on, Brandon. Go land pads.
Good, Brian.
Don't give enough to pass that easy.
Yeah, they can do that because that's a
Relax
pressure.
there, Brendan. Don't
That's a pressure
don't
style.
tense up.
That
Don't
makes it
tense up.
in a nut.
Relax.
It takes away from that pressure.
Wherever he goes, you gotta be there first.
Right?
You gotta be relaxed and feel it.
Either pass or usually take it back. Nice kick of that arm.
Good, 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 good. Good, Brendan. That was excellent. That was
We gotta get back to our guard.
Brandon, you can catch him during a pass.
Watch this Kimura here, Brendan. Excellent work, Brendan. Do your thing here. Very nice.
All right, Brandon.
Hey, get out. Remember what I told you?
There it is.
Your knees free. Get your knee free.
Hips lower. Oh, you gotta get the hips lower, Brendan.
Hey, get your knee free.
Take that back.
Hey, look for this calf crush on the back door here.
Keep that other shit in. Come out.
There you go. Good,
There it
baby.
is.
Let's take it home now.
Come on, take it home.
Nice. Straighten your back. You know what he's trying to set up. Might be able to pop this triangle right here.
Good, Brendan. You're in the game right there. No pass here, B. No pass.
Stop.
My name is Bradley Rippey. I'm from Athens, Alabama. I train in this building, 10th Planet Decatur. Been training going on about 5 years now. Just recently got my purple belt. My style is kind of jumpy, and I like to do new things. I don't like to stay with one thing too long, so I try to jump around a little bit. Hopefully I'll try to sustain my energy for each match. So yeah, I'll try to get that kill as fast as I can, and hopefully I can get a good one for each round.
My name is Arthur Walcott Cisse. I go by DJ Bowdy, Arthur DJ Bowdy Walcott Cisse. Reason why I go by DJ Bowdy, because I'm actually a real DJ. I've been doing that since I was a kid. Everything I'm pretty much doing, from grappling to DJing, I've been doing it since I was a kid. So this is like second nature to me. I came from a wrestling base. I wrestled in New Jersey all through from middle school to high school. I had pretty much like a basic take them down, try to pin them. I didn't really know anything. My white belt's area, but I was super aggressive. I had really good wrestling, really good control. So my coach trying to just like form my game around that. I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 8 years. So I've been in a lot of different tournaments, a lot of different places competing. Like I think my highest point was just like winning the Abu Dhabi trials from New York to going actually to Abu Dhabi and actually winning gold. That was kind of a big experience to see how big jiu-jitsu was, because when you went overseas, I was kind of like a star, the whole country watching you. So it was just like, wow, this is really, they're really doing it. This is really something, you know? To be honest, man, that's just part of the game. At home, I guess my scale was lighter. It showed I was on weight, so I wasn't really worried about it. So when I got here, when I was like, man, I'm 2 pounds over, it was just like, all right, cool, well, it's not like going to like flying all the way to Cali for the Worlds and, you know, you get on the scale and you don't have a lot of time to do it. He was just like, look, as long as you get between from now until 4, you're good. So it was just like, it was second nature. It wasn't really nothing for me. I went in there, did what I had to do, and now I'm back, you know?
Relax here. He's been here a million times.
Brian.
Brian, start from the neck. Set some good frames in. Start to turn and face.
You were working this earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right, now talking, guys.
Can't talk.
Open that right hand. That frame up just a touch. Push with it. Push with it. You know the arm triangle coming from the other side.
Yeah, I see it.
Feet on the ground, let's bridge forward just a touch. There you go. There Connor's right there on the backside.
Yeah, he's going for it. His arm's slipping out a little bit. Leg over.
All right, guys. Pause it. Let's reset. Side control and set it.
Go. Open that right frame just a little bit. Open that angle just a touch. Look at your hand.
I said Bradley.
There we go. Good. Good job with the left side. That's what I want to see. Start looking towards him. Bridge a bit. Open your hips up. Open your chest up. And let's start creating space behind the position.
You're not putting any weight on it. Switch, right?
Yeah. You can almost sit right in.
Just sit right
Yeah.
up. Yep. I was thinking.
All right, you're starting to get the open you want.
I mean, he might just be like wicked good athletes, you know.
Careful with that left frame. Don't let him go under.
Like right there, it's like that. It's almost good time to have him. Yeah. His thing is like, when I coach people in this style, I was telling like,
You're okay right there. You're okay. Here comes the big hop to the other side. Be prepared to pull the half back in.
Yeah.
That's okay if you want to bait it. Just watch a big jump. You might make them move all at once. Yeah, right. There you go. You can punch that right foot through as a butterfly. When you turn your hips back over, you should have the space for the right foot to come in as a butterfly.
What'd you say?
If he flips his hips back into regular side control, he'll give you the space to flip your right foot in as a butterfly hook.
All right, I'll look for it.
Good, Bradley. Sit up, sit up. Let's don't have any easy passing. No easy passing. Frame up, frame up. There's your game. There's your game play. Now let's work for the left side underhook here.
Looking for it.
6
Need
minutes
some water.
there's more grip on the right hand side right here.
Yeah, I don't want that Kimura right now. I'll get it later.
Try to keep this right here. There you go. There you go.
5.5 to work,
There
right?
you go. That'll give you the space you're looking for there. Then lead with your elbow though. Lead through the hole with your elbow. There it is. Lead through the hole with your left elbow. Yes, 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 yes. Now take an inch at a time from it with your left side there. We can bump the knees, start to whip up, whip down. Bump the knees to your face. Good, Bradley. Bump the knees, bump the knees. Let's use that lockdown. Let's use it.
There it is, Bradley. There it is. Underhook.
I want to see lockdown a little bit here. I need this underhook on the left side. Good. Pull the knees to the face as you make that play. Pull your knees to your face and bump. There's the underhook. Beautiful. All right, mark it. Now let's find the other one. Start moving your head. Let's get to this electric chair here. Bump the knees. All right, watch him passing. Watch the pass on this weak side. He's going to look to cut his left knee across. This weak side pass. Feel it out. As long as he's got the underhook on this side, he's open for that. Keep your left underhook over. Strong underhook. Keep that underhook punch to the sky.
He's listening to you, Brandon.
I got you, baby.
Stiffen up a little bit.
Bump those knees in.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
3.5 torque, Brad.
Brandon.
3.5 to go.
There it is.
You gotta be ready here. You're relaxed, you're good. 3 minutes.
Beautiful, Bradley. Draw him up the hook.
Good, good, good. That was the right play. Go the other way first if you need to. Yes, and now the other way. Now bump through.
Strong underhook. You got underhook wrong, Brad. Yeah, right. Your underhook, not his overhook.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You want to punch that right arm through. 2.5. Strong pass. He's going the other way with it.
Bradley.
What are you kidding about him being a strong passer? Pretty good.
We need this right underhook. I need you to turn it here.
Alright.
This is good. This is good. This is your game. This is the game you like here, Bradley. Look for it.
Springs, don't let him pass.
He's going to walk right into it, Bradley.
More grip right here.
All right, you got 1:10, Bradley.
Let's see if we can close this one out. Bump your knee, get that lock down, and bump your knees towards your face, and then take it the other way.
Adjust it up, work it out.
It's all right. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that with your right side.
How long?
Minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, gotta work, Bradley.
Need more than a minute.
Thirty seconds.
Go ahead and rest, catch your breath, Bradley. Time.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready? Go!
Here, Bradley, here to here.
This is your game plan.
Then it goes to accumulated riding.
Yes.
If there is a submission,
Stay on the back. Let's stay on. Let's stay on.
Or the bottom,
Let's
it's
climb back.
guaranteed
Climb
that
back
it will
up.
not go another round.
Keep that grip and use the climb. All right. Don't be scared
If
of the
there's
truck.
no
Right here.
submission after 3, then it goes to accumulated time. Oh, we got Elijah Carlton next one. Student puzzle. Ooh, that could be a match. So right now we're watching where the hunted has now become the hunter. That's right. You know? That's true. And you know, honestly, Arthur was putting a lot of effort into that pass and stuff. He got locked down. Remember him slacking the trunk?
Pull it all the way home. Underhook the arm, the right arm. You could have something. You could have something here. You could have something here. You're gonna need a quick lace.
Oh. Yeah, it was almost right on cue when.
Don't rush. Don't rush. You're not in a rush right now. Make him do the work right here. This is his job. There. There.
I feel like he should be raising his hip. Yeah, should be some pressure or something. Just to put some pressure in there. But we fall off the top.
Woo! Forever, Bradley.
Yeah, without the hooks in there, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's definitely with the seat that he has, you know, he's gonna have some strength issues. But that one arm though is that arm is what not that bad. There it is.
Keep that grip. Keep that grip. Right arm. Keep that grip.
Is this a submission you going for, or you just holding on?
I'm just trying to hold it, bro. Keep the connection,
Still
Bradley.
has the bottom connection, so it doesn't have to go for a submission. It's the bottom person's duty to get out. If the bottom person has to fully get out of this, he's still in. He's still got a hook in, so he's getting running time. So the bottom person needs to go.
Keep the grip.
Once he turns
Let's go,
into
Bradley.
him,
Let's go. Let's put some offense together, Bradley.
with that hook in,
Run him into the truck here.
So Arthur,
No.
you gotta go.
There's the twist.
It's not brand new. You know? It's actually fairly widespread. It's still like that time. They're picking up easy.
Y'all be ready on a 5-minute max on the overtime over there.
Yeah, they're going to 5 minutes.
Here.
All the way over that side. Get your hook in, Bradley.
You got to break that grip on the wrist. Go. Go.
A 3-minute ride sure does feel like a ride. It feels like a ride compared to
You got a minute and a half here, Bradley. It's time to close the deal. It's time to close the deal.
David Barnes.
Ride full house.
Yeah, in the first round overnight.
Work your way back down.
He doesn't know you're talking to him.
I don't know.
Minute left. Come on, Bradley. Take him into the deep water right there. Let's go. Seconds, Bradley. Let's go. Close it. Close it. Close it. Push. 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 Push yourself.
Go. Now. Everything. Right here. Everything. Crush it. Go.
Now the twisters. Go. Show them the twisters. The twisters right there.
Right there.
Right there. Take the arm.
Open the arm.
Time. Grips. Bro, you gotta let him. You ready? You good?
Yes, sir.
Go!
Alright, Bradley, we gotta get out of here, man. It's time to escape, Bradley.
Start walking the shoulders. Lift his elbows above. Lift his elbows. Yes, lift his elbows. Push up on him. Good, Bradley. Good, good, good.
There it is, Bradley. Go, go. Escape, go. Lead.
My name is Stephen Coslow. I'm from Jacksonville Beach, and I've been training martial arts for about 5 solid years. 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. My favorite submission is, I don't really have a favorite submission, you know, like, I just kind of take what's there, you know. I like to, like, Bruce Lee is a, you know, is the man. You know? You just gotta expand when your opponent contracts when your opponent expands. You know, I'm not really worried about my opponent. I'm going with the flow, going with the go. No style. Yeah, I know his name, and I've seen like 2 matches, and he looks, you know, competitive and strong. Probably one of the bigger guys. And that don't matter because we all got to weigh in at 55, 57. So, I mean, it's like the biggest I've ever been, or the biggest I've been for a long time. I fight at 125, but you can see I'm kind of relaxing a bit, right? So, that's it is what it is. Just having fun, you know, trying to make some money.
Elijah Carlton. I'm from Lafayette, Georgia, and started training under Stacy Meeks when I was 13, 14, and moved out to Oregon 2 years ago and started training with Andrew Alexander out there at Grants Pass. And I'm just back home for the winter, and I've been doing a few tournaments. I've been down at Gulf Shores with Sean Applegate for the last 5 days, and Ben Saunders. Training hard. Very awkward and unorthodox.
You think that's going to help you tonight?
We'll see.
Do you know who your opponent is?
Stephen Coslow.
You know anything about him?
Just talked to him a minute ago. Seems like a really cool dude. Trains under Brian Brown. Awesome guy. Met him once. Met him here again tonight. He's an MMA fighter. Not much.
Well, all right, man. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Go!
Yeah, passes that weak side, exactly. I love that. There you go, there you go. Nice underhook. Watch the triangle now. Go from here. Step on space. Break that posture control. Careful when you stand up like this one. Oh yeah. Just trying to off balance you for your game. Sorry. More, watch that. Jitsu. Posture. Watch some more. Watch the grind. Grind. Start attacking. There you go. Finish progression.
name's Adam Fritz. I'm from Richmond, Kentucky. I started Jiu-Jitsu whenever I was 14 years old. Before that, I was doing karate whenever I was 9, but then I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu ever since. I like going for attacks. We focused on the concept of machine gun attacking, attack. Eventually, one's gonna hit. That's the way I like to play. I like triangle chokes a lot. I also like heel hooks. Not really that picky though. My first one is Lane Peterson, I believe, from Orange Park. He's a blue belt. I'm real confident coming in today. I just had a good warm-up pro match last weekend, so I feel ready to go.
If you had to envision this tournament and how it's going to play out, how does it go?
Oh, I'm coming home with a bunch of money. That's how it's going to go.
Lane Peterson from Jacksonville, Florida. I've been training martial arts since I was about 14. You know, got a whole bunch of mat time as far as rolling goes. But I've been training just straight jiu-jitsu the past year and a half, almost 2 years now, with 10th Planet over in Atlantic Beach, Orange Park, and Jacksonville. Lots of rubber guard. I like rubber guard. Lots of clinch. I like being clinched.
Do you have any favorite submissions?
Probably Japanese necktie.
If you were to envision how you win this tournament, how would you win?
Maybe a couple heel hooks and darce chokes, something like that.
Go. Toes. Buddy, flip. You got it. Stop. Michael, you know what he's trying to do. Let's go, Sam. Set up for his entry. Let's go, Sam.
Run your game down to the rope, Sam.
Nice. Back flat.
Beautiful, Sam.
Good recovery, Sam.
Okay, straight down to the rope.
Nice goal. A little more pressure on that face. Turn that jaw away from you.
Open up that flip turn a little bit.
Little hip action, get you under Sam. Jailbreak. Work that left hand to the armpit.
Sam.
You ready for him to try to throw his legs up? Nice goal.
Back to the mat, Sam.
Steady pressure that body.
Bring it up against your weight.
Start setting up that
bottom.
It's going to be great with that body time and kicking it back.
Hey, bridge up. Get rid of his ear to ear.
You might. You guys do. I definitely don't want to know.
Steady, make him feel that
Hey,
body.
Sam, hook his body chart with that right foot. Put it on the mat. Pin it. Fight the legs with him. His body triangle's on the bottom, Sam. You on one of his feet, Sam. Put it underneath your hip. Put it underneath your hip. Put it underneath your bottom hip and stomp with both feet. Yup. You need both feet on it though.
Go on this side, Sam.
Can't hold that
Coming
other
this
side.
way, Sam. Coming this way.
Good play. Yeah, all the way to the mat. Put it all the way to the mat.
Keep your weight on this side. We're not getting turned over. No, don't let that happen, Sam. Keep it beautiful.
Keep working for that. Keep fighting for that. Protect your neck.
Good, Cole. Good.
Very nice, Cole. Slow, steady pressure.
Just not advantageous to look at that, but just use your imagination.
Who's ready? Go!
Alright guys, so now we are in the quarterfinals, is that correct? Quarterfinals, yeah. So we got Jacob Sandlin from David Barnes. David Barnes is going to be
Running down his throat, Jacob.
shirtless competitor. He should be ashamed.
Hey, don't be afraid with that steep setup, Jacob.
Looking at your legs and watch the jump.
We want to get on top of it. We want to get on top of it.
He's got a good sense of humor. Very good.
Hey, look to stick when he goes to pull out, Jacob. Look to stick when he gets his posture. Look to stick.
Pull it up.
Stick.
Complete the D-line, Jacob. Stay heavy on his leg. Stay heavy on his hip. Get it back.
Face this way.
Hey, look to stick, Jacob. Look to
Knee
stick.
and curl your toes. Get on your knee and curl the toes in.
You're good there, Jacob. You're fine.
Put your weight on his toes.
You're good. There you are.
Be really aware here. Be really aware here.
You're good with that boot, Jacob. Keep that booted. Hey, Jacob, you've got his feet pinned. You can get your hips where you start turning in.
But it's tough. See, the biggest issue here in this position is that his I think you don't mind that. You don't mind that too much. You don't mind that too much here. Yeah. So this is one of the
You want to protect the heel hook. Protect the heel hook.
Look to stick here, Jacob. Look to stick.
And that counts for a lot. Right. You're attacking and not defending.
Here it is. Weave it through. Weave it through.
I would have liked to have gotten here a little bit better and not
Good, Jake. Start clearing that knee line. Pushes on his knees.
Don't commit to that. Let's start moving. Let's start moving now, Jake. Let's start moving, Jake.
There you go. Hey. You have to pin with that, Jacob. Boot.
Keep that weight, Jacob. Keep that weight.
Hey, you're good. Turn in.
Keep that weight. You're good. You're out. You're out.
You should be okay here. Watch your left leg though.
There it is. Relock.
Tap. All right, Nadine.
Hey, decide your game plan here and execute, Bradley. You can't let him run it.
If your arm drags. I do that one, sit out ball.
It's all right. Hey, don't be scared to pull guard.
Hey, look for that Kimura when he pops out there, Bradley. Hey, walk this left leg there, Brandon.
If his hands go up, look real low.
There it is.
Hey, look for that entry, Bradley. Watch that arm. Here you go. Oh!
Controls on.
Okay, you're all right. Beautiful. Come on, he's winded, Bradley. Take advantage. Come on, Bradley, go.
Come on, I think you're winded.
Make the move, Bradley.
Hey, let's do a snap down.
There you go. There you go.
Get your knee free, get your knee free. Keep pushing, push, push, push. Turn with it. Push, push.
Grab your hips. Grab your hips.
You're out, you're fine. Hey, put that heel right in the butt. Nice, Bradley.
There it is, Bradley.
Good chance, lock it up.
Hey, set him up on that other leg, Bradley.
Pressure on him, Bradley.
Yeah.
Planting on that leg. Hey, there it is, Bradley. Look, you can still scoot your back, show him turtle shot.
Open that chest up just a little bit.
Got 5:45 on the clock.
Breathe, Bradley. Good here.
Good pressure here. Hey, took him a bit. Watch, don't let that knee slide in. Dress the hips. If you're wearing the cow catcher, you put your boss like that. You know what he's looking for, Bradley.
5 on, buddy.
Watch out.
Control, Bradley. Pull that leg over. Take it home, Bradley. We want to control this. Here we go. Hey, let's go for that bottom side on him. You can get to that bottom side arm and pull it out. Stay on the back, stay on the back, stay on the back. Head out. It's okay. Now the electric chair. You're here, you're here.
Go, now.
Walk the
Come on, go, again.
Up.
Hey, you got that back set to the left.
Got 430, Brandon. Looking good, Brandon. Elbow left hand, man. Oh, again. 10-minute rounds is long. Let's go. Just get back to a guard here, Bradley. Come on.
All right, we don't have time to rest, Bradley.
Baseball. Watch your baseball choke. Your hand on the inside. Hand on the inside. Look to jump this arm on if you offer too much space. Hips out. Hips out. Same setup. Arm locks on this side here. What's the gift wrap? Got 330, Bradley. Got that elbow. Arm's going to be on this other. He's coming the other way with the arm lock. Watch the arm lock on this side too. Be very
Good arm bar. Put in your elbow. Now you gotta get the elbow to the side of the head.
Good. There you go. Reach towards that arm triangle just a touch and free your elbow.
3 minutes, Brad.
Yes. Now turn it into an underhook once it frees. Good. Now the underhook on the leg. Let's take this one home here. Bump those knees. You got to bump. Come on. You can sweep towards me with the base collapse like this, or you can bump. We can pop all the way out. He's missing the wizard. We can see the back here with a high underhook.
Look back more, Grant.
Once you try and reach back to the wizard right away.
What time we at? We got 2:20 half right here. 2:20 to go.
2:20. You told me 2:30.
Let's use this quarter to get back into a guard relax.
Seesaw.
Now we gotta move your elbow to the other side.
Elbow.
Guards are back. Open your chest up just a little bit. He's strong right there with your posture. You're fine right there. Use his over-aggression here to get back to your guard.
Yeah. Being over-aggressive.
Minute and a half, right?
Minute 30.
Spaghetti shoulders that go everywhere. Yeah.
You got to bump him with your knees just a little bit. Bump his hips with your knees just a little bit to make that play.
Yeah.
Forward, above it, yes. Now make that play.
Super appreciative you didn't show up there. I got stuff to do later.
1 minute.
You got a minute left.
Okay.
You're not seeing anything there. Move to north south.
45. Good. Good. Darce is coming. You're okay. Keep that elbow tight. You should be good. 30 seconds. Let's get on those legs.
Finish it right there. Hard.
Just your hip away.
The back end.
Good. Yep.
Go. Put some pressure on his stomach. You feel him breathe out, add a little more pressure. Don't let him slide down. Keep control. Good. So far, so good. Let's get to the back. No, don't come out. Don't come out. Come down the back. When he switches, you're going to bridge towards it. Keep moving your hip away and force him to the arm triangle. Then bridge towards it. Here. Wait. Move your hips out. Move your hips this direction towards me. Now bridge towards the arm triangle. Yes. 4.5, Coach. 4.5, whatever it takes. Hey, gotta be quick here. Yep.
Good connection right now.
Ready? Go! Ear to ear, ear to ear. Let's stay. Roll through.
Ready, Bradley.
Stay, Bradley. Stay, Bradley.
Go
ahead.
Good, Bradley. Good. Hold.
Keep that. Using flips. You can turn it.
There you go.
No!
Winner by time.
Go!
Be first out. There you go.
Hey, Elijah, he was making on that one. You have to untie the knot, Elijah. Untie the knot.
Keep it bent. Dip into it.
Get your left leg free so your hips can rotate.
Press and bring it back in. Press and bring it back in. Press and back in.
Work the swing, buddy.
Look the switch.
Good adjustment, Elijah. Schultz is coming down. Sorry, he's got spats on. Hey, girl. Fake shoulder real short.
I might try to make a little sideline, get that S line. No, I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to get
Baiting you on that honeymoon there, Elijah. Watch him try to sneak.
There's only so many submissions. It's all about the entrance. You know?
Back to center.
Submission, probably less than 30 actual submissions. How do you transition to it? That's the key. And that's what we're seeing a lot of innovation in the past several years. It's a fair issue. Almost like you've seen it down. Yeah, I've seen it come at me before. Nice.
Hey, if you gravy roll through Elijah, you end up in a honeycomb. Good, Adam. Old
They're about halfway down. It's about 5.5 minutes left.
Awesome.
Both of them done a great job of nullifying each other so far. 7 earth. You got a low first. It is. Good. I like it. They're explosive. Right? Powerful. They're freezing very calculated. It was good, but now it's great. We got to train same stuff. I think that's where Elijah can step up and keep matching up. Yeah, I think so. Get that elbow, and there you go.
There you go. Nice. Pressure, toe. You're good.
because he was putting 100
Reach over the head,
kilos.
right?
Like,
Check.
they really are
Start
good
to head,
monsters. You know?
He's gonna look sick for that right leg.
It's a group of people that can really
They really match what it's It used to only be the wrestlers. Everybody figured it out. Everybody got that Mike Dolce.
Nice. All right, set up to the outside. You go belly down straight.
Fight his other leg, David. Fight his other leg, too. Fight his other leg, one in your hip. Fight that leg in your hip.
Switch it to the heel.
Follow it, David. Don't want to hide that heel. Heel to his ribs. It's glued. That heel's glued to his ribs. And then attack his foot. Counter attack that leg on the inside. David, grab that heel against your hip. Excellent. Sit on that. Sit on it so you don't fight with your hands. Okay? Nice. Got there?
Stay on it.
Right there, attack. Yes. Nice hard pressure. Watch that leg, okay?
Good attack. Watch you look for entries to 411 here.
All right, pass. Okay. Point your knee at his knee, David. There you go. Corner his ankle. One scoop in. Watch the scoop. Okay.
Nice. All right. All you now.
David.
Here's the thing I was thinking about. Cool man.
Get that pressure on the face.
Yeah, once he gets in position like this, he's not apt to give it up.
Play head.
You don't just play and give up that foot.
David, once you get to that prayer position, so you can pressure off.
Keep that lockdown hit in front of you. Walk that right foot up to his butt. And drop the knee over.
Nice. There we go, David. Now we're talking. Now let's face to space. Get your game going, okay? Work it up. Work an underhook at two sides. Nice. Watch your face. Nice. Sit up. Scoot out. Watch your back too. Though, okay? Nice. Good prayer position. No. Keep that. All right. Get back there. This time, watch it. Wants to switch the base. You know that now, okay? Good, David. Take that shoulder off your face. Put that two hands in there. Put that in frames. Or just take it off of your shirt. Nice. Good. Keep it down. That's what I want to see. Excellent. Good frame. Now we can use your move. Go. Hit. Watch your back. Okay? Good. Right back to your frame. Get back to that frame. No energy. You see how you let him get around your neck again? Let's not do that again. Okay?
Good. That'll lock you free. When the tension changes, pop over.
David. Excellent. Grab his hip. Grab around. Yep. Good. Hop over.
Good. Now all your games.
All right, David. Watch that shoulder pressure. Okay?
Be calm. Stay on top.
Watch your neck here, David.
Use your left knee against the thigh to give a little isolation to come over.
You start to work under his hips.
Yes, right there.
Watch the pass.
Look at the back as the position.
Watch your pass, David. Okay, now watch it. Good position, good posture. Now back to prayer position, okay?
Keep that space tight on your right hip.
Get back to
Get
prayer.
that Hidalgo style hand grip on the armpit, that left hand.
Elbows tight. All right, arm drag. David, go under his body, arm drag. Go. Watch that knee pressure. Get back.
See it.
Get back. Take that tip of that knee off. Clear with that inside hand. All right, 5.
Nice goal. Good heavy left shoulder. Take yourself 3 breaths and make it play. Arm triangle will be the first play.
Build the frame. Watch your arms. Watch the arm triangle. Keep your elbows tight. Frame his hips. Get on your side. No rush. Just inch your way into position and get on your side. Now, you got that frame across his hip. Go ahead and turn your hips belly down and catch that ankle. Just take some of this pressure away. Take your time with it. Make sure you got that frame in place before you do anything I say.
Here we go.
Good. Pummel his feet, baby.
Set up. Okay. And set back up.
Pummel his feet. Don't want to get too comfortable. We're just going to keep putting pressure on you. Turn your hips a little bit.
Yes, make him look the other way. Go ahead and drive that out a little bit. It's okay. If he wants to look that way, make him look the other way. That'll set the arm triangle. That'll give you the arm triangle.
Watch those arms come around your neck, dude.
Maybe look harder the other direction.
Don't give me the gift wrap. Don't let those elbows go too far away from your ribcage, okay? Dude, watch. Keep that frame, David. Framing that hip and that elbow, right? Yeah. Now, David, hit your elbow on his hip and knock him backwards.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow.
Watch your arm triangle. Nice. Elbow to his hip, knock him backwards, David.
Yes.
Keep your chin down, David. Fight the hands.
Get him into his hips a little bit. You can open up and relax, feet to the ceiling, that'll open the hips. All right, here we go. You can grind that. Turn him with your chin.
Dominating your hip position. That's why. All right, now you get frame. Hips in position.
You can make that jump there if you want. If you want to make that jump, it's okay.
Watch your back, David.
Yeah, you can make it.
Keep that elbow in position, okay?
You just gotta count to 3 and
triangle
go.
too.
Count to 3 and go.
Back to triangle. Careful of the bowl. All right. Ready to change the angle. Nice, David. Watch Ezekiel.
Stay on top. Stay on top.
Rub his fingers. Put that ankle into the half guard. Watch triangle. David, ready to stay back.
Keep the head close.
Good, David. Open up space. Create space.
Triangle, pull. Go.
Lock it. Watch your arm.
Coming. There you go. Stay tight.
You got 8.5 calls.
Stay tight. There you go. There you go.
Work your way out.
Grab the shoulder. Grab his shoulder, head to head.
All right, you're fine then. Keep the other arm cruiser. 8, 9. Drop your hips.
Stop. $1,600 cash.
All right, are you guys ready? All right, let's make some noise for these guys. We're playing for $1,600. Carlton versus Cole Miller.
My name is Cole Miller. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia. I've been training for 15 years. I have a well-rounded jiu-jitsu style, I would say. Well-versed in submissions, submission defenses, sweeps, passes. I'd say that my weakness is that I don't have a strength, but my strength is that I have very few holes in my game. My favorite submission is the rear naked choke from the back mount. Yeah, if I am gonna win this thing, and when I do, it'll be by 4 chokes.
Well, good luck today, man.
Thank you.
Elijah Carlton. I'm from Lafayette, Georgia, and started training under Stacy Meeks when I was 13, 14, and moved out to Oregon 2 years ago and started training with Andrew Alexander out there at Grants Pass. And I'm just back home for the winter, and I've been doing a few tournaments. I've been down at Gulf Shores with Sean Applegate for the last 5 days, and Ben Saunders. Training hard.
If you had to describe your style of jiu-jitsu, what kind of style do you have?
Very awkward and unorthodox.
You think that's going to help you tonight?
We'll see.
Go. That's it. Nice. Get that back to the ground. Look what's right there. Cross step. Be aware of these things. Nice. There you go. Find it. Trying to set that up.
Hey, look at what the toe hold on that foot there, Elijah. Put the toe hold in there. Put your hand on the bridge of the foot, put all your weight on it, pin it to the mat. Get your left arm free and weave it over the top. There you go. Hey, he's running here, Elijah. You gotta stay on the back. There you go. Keep that hand. Hey, weight on your shoulder. Get off the elbow. Weight on your shoulder.
Do that elbow, do that foot off your hip.
Keep that foot pinned, Elijah. Hey, look at putting your elbow on the bridge of this foot and using your posture to keep it pinned.
Hey, try to pull his knee towards you. Open that up. Pull the knee, pull the knee.
Good, Elijah. Hey, power grips. Look for the butterfly if you're searching for the heel. Pin that foot. Pin it down.
Kick it. Slide out. Nice.
Good job. Hey, you got 6
Hey,
minutes,
breathe
Elijah.
hard. Pressure
6
him hard.
minutes left.
You got 6 minutes left in this one. But you all can see. Again, if you haven't
Hey, look at rolling underneath for the leg, Elijah. Look at rolling underneath.
This is kind of a big deal, you know. This is kind of the afterlife.
5.5 left. That was great.
Back through.
Nice ball. You gotta stay there for the rest of the fight. We're not gonna go back to that north-south position. We're gonna march forward. Stay tight out. Stay tight.
Stay, come up.
Change the angle on this frame. Change the angle on this frame.
Come out, come out.
Yes. Climb
You're
forward
fine.
when you're ready.
You're fine.
Climb forward when you're ready.
Breaking that frame against his face.
Forward when you're ready. Good pressure. Use your left shoulder to open your head up. That'll give you a better climb.
Keep that front of you. Knees gonna come out soon. There you go. Keep slipping it.
Try to work that foot hard.
On that foot, pull it under your knee, work the half guard.
Your elbow escapes right here.
4 minutes left. You can cook here a little bit. He's going to be looking to bridge. You got to watch your hips here.
Hey, you only got 5 minutes, Elijah.
Got to watch your hips on this
Work
bridge.
that foot on that side of your feet.
Bridge your mouse.
Pin it with your leg. Bridge back to
That's what he's looking for there. You got to keep him looking one way or the other, so that's not effective. Tight.
Bend your feet and break his legs apart. Take one of your foot, find his feet and break those legs apart down there. Watch. Keep protection of your nose.
Just good posture and get your breath here for a minute. You got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left until we go to overtime.
His foot's right there at your foot. Push that down. There you go. Break his feet apart. Push, push, push.
Right. Yep. It's okay to use that Ezekiel rig. And go for that Ezekiel. Roll those knuckles into the neck. Here we go. Watch this bridge mouse. Making him look the other way.
Good frames, Elijah. Good frames.
Use your head to turn his face. Use your head to turn his face.
Key frame.
Let's come back the other way. Yeah. Let's move back this way flat.
Hey, your hip's still mobile, Elijah. You're good.
Yes. Yes.
You're good there. Keep that on.
You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds, Elijah.
Use that to show
breath
your
for
arm
overtime,
triangle
all right?
next time.
You just sit here and survive. Let him waste his energy.
Get your breath back. Breathe.
Turn with your head. Turn it with your head. Yes. Now use the Ezekiel to show
Scoot that foot right there
Here
with
we
the
go.
right leg and pin it.
Walk that right hand. Yes.
Put your
Breathe. Don't burn that. Don't burn that. Use it to move along.
Hey,
Use
you
it to
got
move
2
along.
minutes left, Elijah. 2 minutes.
The further he does the climb out.
Keep using your head to turn him. Use your head to turn his head.
Start with the bed, all right?
There you go. 2 minutes. You need your left shoulder lower. You need your left shoulder lower into the throat. Yeah, back that down and make the same
His
play.
arm's busy. He can't post, Elijah.
There you go. Now let's walk that right
walking
hand.
up for the arm
Walk it
triangle.
up.
You're good. It's going to transition from arm triangle to Ezekiel. Arm triangle to Ezekiel.
Good friends, Elijah, good posture. Alright, his hands are busy, so he can't post right now.
Slide your left knee high and let's start isolating.
Slide
your left knee higher. Get on the
You got a really high mount.
You're fine. You're good to go. You got 1 minute, Elijah.
Use your left hip to start to isolate this elbow.
Think about collecting your breath.
That's going to open the right arm for you.
Yes.
You got to stay low here. Don't allow that. Don't allow it. Shake your shoulders out. Shake your shoulders. Watch your shoulders. Watch your legs here, Cole. Watch your legs on the back. Swim back to the inside. Swim back to the inside.
You got 45 seconds.
Don't get caught up in the attack here. Don't get caught up in the attack. Yes. Let's hold on to that. Good. Pass. Go. Back in the middle. Back in the middle.
Got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Active butterfly hooks.
Let's put those knees on the ground and pass. Pass low. Pass low.
Those grips off.
Stay low. Stay low. Nothing underneath you.
Watch the helmet. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Nothing underneath you. Nothing sneaky here.
It's a long 10 seconds.
Go. All right, Cole, we're going a long ride. We're going a long ride.
Put the head of the mouth like
Active hand fight, Elijah. Control the inside space. Hey, you got his body triangle control. Think about pinning it to the mat.
Cole, remember, everything under the nose is the neck. His mouth gets in the way. Nice, Cole. Your head on it.
Hey, don't forget the leg fight, Elijah. Stay active.
You got a 1 minute ride now.
Steady pressure with that leg. Your triangle there.
Come on, Elijah. Rides in a minute 30 now.
Well, mine might follow. Get on your feet, put your weight on.
Keep that body triangle head. Good head position here, Cole. Let's get the good head position. Don't be lax with it. Very disciplined with this. Circle it, circle the hand. There you go. Going that way. Good strong butterfly on that back side. Use your left foot on the floor there to add a little pressure with your hip. 2 minutes in. You still got 3 full minutes right here.
Let's go, Elijah.
Let's open it now. Let's open it now with the knuckle. Good.
Watch out for the arm trap.
That was the play.
Whenever he goes for the arm trap, he's opening that body triangle.
3 minute ride now.
Hold, check over that nose leg.
You got a 3 minute ride going.
You're good. You're good. Hey, when you get it, rotate that left elbow back and that forearm into his neck. Push off that shoulder, push off the elbow.
Go, Elijah, come on.
Squeeze going.
Get under the elbow, push it up.
Squeeze, steady, 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 steady.
So that was 3 minutes and 39 seconds. If Elijah can finish in less than 3 minutes and 39 seconds, then he wins the money. If the match goes to 3 minutes and 40 seconds, Cole wins the money. Or if Cole escapes.
Hey, Elijah. Cole, you ready? Elijah, you ready? Yeah, good. Go!
Be smart here, Cole. Don't rush, Cole. Don't rush.
Basketball.
Hey, good leg throws here, Elijah. Really hang your weight on that arm.
Here you go.
Leg back so you can't
Keep
get
the
up.
next
Get up. Let's get up.
Keep that leg, Elijah. Keep that leg.
Hey, you're good here. In is
Strong
the way
leg
out.
throw, strong posture, Elijah.
In is the way out. Cole. We're going deeper. You do left leg.
Keep your left leg.
You keep connection to his head with your left leg. Keep that connection.
Deep hook. Connection.
Keep that hand chamber. There you go.
There it is.
Suck it up. Squeeze. Suck it up. Squeeze with that pop.
Leverage, Elijah. Leverage.
Keep what you got there, Cole, but don't squeeze it. His hand's coming out, Eli.
It's coming out, Elijah.
His hand's coming out, Eli. Take it.
Rush.
Wrist it.
There it is.
There you go. Take it.
There it is, Elijah.
Take it.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Carlton!
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, he's our uncle. Right. That's what we call him.
No, bro, I got all this. You sure?
A lot of tough guys. Let's talk about the last four, man. Bring Cole Miller and David Barnes. Both those guys are solid. That was a great match. David looked good. Cole's just got super good pressure control. Nadim and Elijah, man, that was a great match, but Elijah looked way too comfortable, even against such a high-level competitor like Nadim. And then in the final match, I think Cole's a monster. I mean, he's obviously a monster. He's got good pressure, but Elijah's guard is just gnarly, and it'll wear you out trying to pass it.
Yeah.
And then in the end, he took the arm bar and went ahead and basically moved it to the guard arm bar where he was strongest. And that was, I mean, everybody behind me was saying, oh, he's out, he's out. I was like, you haven't grappled Elijah. I have.
It was awesome. It was good.
Good jiu-jitsu. I didn't expect the people to, well, I guess we all kind of admittedly expected Cole Miller to win that side of the bracket. Not to say everybody on that side wasn't great. People on there would destroy me for sure. But Elijah, man, was kind of an underdog, kind of came from behind. We've seen him around here locally for a few years, killing it, beating some people that I think are already pretty good, but I'd say this kind of put the icing on the cake. And very explosive match, very exciting end. To see a legend like Cole Miller get submitted in overtime is pretty impressive. So hats off to my 10th Planet brother, Elijah Carlton.
Elijah, the winner. How do you feel?
Dude, I feel fantastic, man. I've been working really hard for this. Like I said, I spent all this last week down there with Sean, and my second match with Adam Fritz, dude, that was an 8-minute match. Super back and forth leg lock battle, but I ended up catching him in something we drilled a bunch this weekend with Sean, the re-roll to the hill and get the bite on the hill from inside Senkaku, and that was my favorite match tonight, but definitely one of my toughest too. went through those two. My third match with Quentin's purple belt, I can't remember his name. That was a tough one. I knew I was going to take it. I just knew unless he was coming at me with good leg locks, it just wasn't going to happen. I honestly didn't see it going to overtime, and I honestly almost quit in overtime and quit earlier than when I tapped the first round. And then I almost gave up the arm in overtime when I tapped it. I pulled through, and look at that.
How's it feel to get a win over a UFC veteran?
Oh man, it's nice dude, super good dude. Good jiu-jitsu too, man. He just wasn't his night tonight, man. It was mine.
Go home and play with that money, man.
Thank you, man. Going out tonight.